What's up, everybody? What is up, everybody? My name is Lisa Concepcion, and this is Lisa's Lowdown on Love Live. Unless, of course, you're catching me on YouTube or in a replay, then it's not so live. But either way, I'm here, and I have the topic of the night, which is, why are you ladies attracting unavailable men? Oh my God, pick a city. Pick a city in the world. Pick a city. I want to know, where is your city? We got Shelly in here. She's from Toronto. I don't know where Phil is from. I think Monica's from Miami. We got people from different cities coming on here. But pick a city, any city, and it's the same situation and the same talk. And it goes like this. Nobody in this town wants commitment. Every single guy in this town, nobody wants commitment. Nobody wants to be in a serious relationship ever. Banging the drum of the same thing in every single different city. And you think that it's unique to where you live. It's hilarious. Everybody in the world, like, I'm not even kidding you, you could take a dart and throw it at the world map. And it will land on a city in the middle of bum-fuck nowhere on the mountain hillside of nothing. And there will be two chicks sitting there being like, well, nobody in this town even wants a relationship. No one. Nobody wants anything serious ever. See that guy right there with the cow? He does not want anything serious. And see his brother over there with the sheep? Nothing serious. All right, so I'm being funny and I'm being playful, just giving people some time to jump on the Lisa's Lowdown Live. But tonight I am talking about a topic that comes up in my coaching practice all the time. It comes up on social media. In fact, there was a friend of mine, a Facebook friend of mine, who tagged me in someone's post, which was about every single dude in Miami, they do not want a serious relationship. So she broadcasted this out there, right? She put that belief out there. So what do you think is going to happen when you speak something like that into existence, right? When you say, this is what I'm observing and it sucks. Do you think that the universe is going to give you more of the same thing that sucks or something different? Like attracts like, right? So I said this on another Facebook Live, another video. Language. Watch your language. Your language is determining your outcome. You're speaking bullshit into existence. You're looking at bullshit, therefore bullshit happens. Monica, she weighs in and says, emotionally unavailable people attacks emotionally unavailable. I don't know if she meant that. But anyway, here's what I'm going to tell you to do, okay? Here's the advice. My camera is off center. All right, let's see. Now, good? Yeah? Better? Oh my God. Okay, so the deal is unavailable people are basically, okay, let me just break this down for you because this makes me crazy. And everyone has the same issue. I had it too. When I was dating between 2011 and 2014, 4 years, the shit show years of dating, 4 years of this crap. Unavailable people, nobody wanted commitment. Nobody wanted anything more than a friends with benefits bullshit arrangement. Nobody was like people of their word. Maybe they'd call me, maybe not. They'd be like, all right, I'll see her when I see her. Nobody making me a priority. Nothing. Why? Because I had to look at where I was in my life. I, at that time, was married. I was separated from my husband at the time in emotional relationship limbo. I was kind of married, kind of single. I don't know. How can I possibly expect commitment when I wasn't committed to myself. I wasn't committed to myself. So, I mean, look, here's the deal, right? Everybody's got their different deal. Everybody's got like their different place where they are in their life. And so what I encourage you to do is really look at yourself. Look at yourself. Where are you out of commitment or unavailable to yourself? Because if you're attracting unavailable people, odds are there is, on some level, an unavailability to you. That's number one. Number two, stop speaking bullshit into existence. Paul, you can only see my right hand. I don't get it. Is anybody else having issues with this video? Please weigh in. Because I'm about to end this thing and start it over, because I see myself fine. You guys are cool? Oh my God, I didn't have my glasses attracts. Yeah, okay, so here's the deal. Like attracts like. So when you're speaking and looking at something that you do not like, you're going to only get more of it. You're only going to get more of it. So what I urge you to do is to ask yourself, how true is this really? And if you want to start to attract available men, I want you to do this fun little exercise. Only see drapes. Paul, you're having issues, honey. I don't know where you're watching this, but you're having issues. Everybody else can see me fine. I don't know what your problem is. I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you, Gemma. Yeah, because Paul's probably watching me on like a computer. Could only see my drapes. Like, what are you talking about? It's like my whole bedroom is in the frame. Ridiculous. So, all right. Number one, I need you to look at men pushing baby strollers, men holding hands with women, men in families, men with dogs, men with children, men on their way to work. I want you to look at men and understand that there are men out there who are committed. They're committed. Look, there's a guy, he's committed to walking his dog. Look, there's a guy, he's committed to pushing his baby stroller across the street. Look, there's a guy, he's committed to his girlfriend. He's holding her hand and they're having like a nice talk together. You need to start looking for the thing that you want to attract and manifest in your life. Now, there's so much more to this. Oh my God, mindset is everything. I will break it down for you. When I was in my 4-year shit pit of kind of married, kind of not, separated, trying to date, it was a disaster. I will tell you from my experience with my coaching practice that every single person who bitches about not being able to find an available person is in some level unavailable to themselves. It could be on anything. I'll go through the list. I'll be like, tell me about your finances. Are you available to yourself with your finances? No, my finances are a hot mess of shit. Okay. Dude, if you're not in integrity with yourself, and you don't have to be like rich, you just have to know what your money's doing. Everything is interconnected. The more well-being we cultivate for ourselves, the more likely we will attract somebody in our life. Like, we're in a high vibe place. You cannot attract somebody who is available when all you're doing is bitching about how everyone is unavailable. Capiche? So that little exercise that I gave you, looking at your own life, seeing where you're unavailable to yourself, making some commitments, setting some goals, right? What do you want to do this week? Today is Wednesday. Hump day. Okay, what do you want to do in the next 48 hours before Friday? What are some targets that you have before Friday that you want to handle? I guarantee you, when you start getting serious about your own life and you start setting goals and you start crushing goals and you start being like, I'm a badass, look at me, la la la, handling my taxes, handling Taz going to the vet, handling aspects of my business, my website, handle your shit, and you become available to you. When you neglect yourself, and you're like, you know, my neck has been hurting for a week and a half. and I don't go to the chiropractor and I don't do anything to, you're abandoning yourself. You're not giving yourself what you need. Instead of being like, all right, my neck's got a kink in it. All right, cool. Who do I know? Reiki master, healer, acupuncture, somebody snap my neck in place. Handle yourself. Handle yourself with love. Give yourself what you need. From that space, from that energy, I guarantee you, you handle yourself for 2 weeks, you're going to start to up-level the type of people that you attract. Because when you are fully available to you, and you are paying, thank you for all the love. I get so many hearts, so nice. When you're available to you, right? First, most, best, always. You love you. I'm available to myself first, all the time. That's when you attract someone who's also available to themselves, right? Cultivating. You don't want the neediness, right? None of that. It's, I have my shit together. You have your shit together. Let's salsa. No? Right? Everybody's looking for salvation outside of themselves. Everybody's looking for, oh, if only I can find that man to commit to me so that then my life will be complete. No! Commit to yourself. Commit to yourself and create a banging, amazing, glorious life. No complaining. Just like, oh my God, I meet amazing men all the time. All the time. And if you're looking and you're saying about your city, right? This thing about the city that you live in, and everyone says this crap. They think like, oh, no one in, blah, blah, blah city commits. Everyone's saying the same thing in another city. It's not the city. You could move yourself. Move yourself to a different city. And I'm guaranteeing you, unless you change your vibe, you're going to find the same bullshit in the same city. It ain't the city, honey bunny. It's you. But the good part of this is, as always, the second I realized that I was a hot mess, I was on my road to transformation. The second, and I mean, I had to get like beneath the bottom level. Like, here's the shit pit, right? This is earth. This is shit pit. And I was hanging out like in here. I was beneath the shit pit of the bottom of the shit pit. Me here. Hi. Couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, nothing. But I had to get there. I had to get to that low place so that then I can be like, okay, hi, common denominator, me. Common denominator in this shit show, me. So what can I do about this? I started to ask the different questions. If I am constantly attracting this type of person, who's the common denominator in all of this? Me. Who can I change? Them? No. Me. So I started to ask myself, if I want this life, who must I become to get it? Put out. And so I started to do the work. Hired a therapist, hired energy healer, Reiki master, quantum, what was Joe Dispenza? He does like quantum physics in the quantum realm of healing your brain, rejiggering the wiring in your brain. Brilliant. Look him up, Joe Dispenza. Anyway, invested in myself, like to the tune of probably in that 6-month period of hitting the bottom of the shit pit of bottom, investing in myself probably for that full year to 6 months, 10 grand, maybe 12. Worth every penny, baby, because you know what? Priceless. I will invest on me, in me, mind, body, soul, all the time. All the time. In fact, I'm going to be like hard with it. And I'm going to say, if you're truly a success-minded individual and you're not investing in yourself, then you're not truly a success-minded individual and you will not achieve success. Because success breeds success. What are you reading? What are you putting in your head? What are you doing? What are you investing in? What workshops are you doing? What seminars are you doing? What retreats are you doing? I'm serious. I am not even playing around. All these people worried about, oh, unavailable, unavailable, unavailable. And then they sit down at a dinner table and really, do you know what questions to ask somebody to determine if they're even a suitable match for you? Do you even know? Do you even know what you want? Or are you just like, I'm just looking for the chemistry. I just want chemistry. Chemistry is so great. It's so important to have chemistry. Idiot! Honey, I say this with love. You can tell within 10 seconds if a guy is available or not. One question. One question. It doesn't need to be, oh, I was dating this guy for 3 months. And, you know, we did stuff, sexual stuff. And then I realized he was very unavailable. Why are you giving your body? You're making your body, your soul, your energy, your mind, your spirit available to someone that you don't even know is available for you. Stop it. Quit it. Like I say all the time, a queen cannot attract her king if she behaves like a peasant. My God. So look, here's the deal. We're all on this journey. We're all here to learn. I'm being, you know, kind of strong and straight with this a little. It's the New York in me. I get fired up. I can't help it. But, you know, look, I just would love for people to take full-on responsibility for whatever is coming up in their life so that then they're empowered to shift it. If you're all like, it's your fault. If I did this. I was like, every single guy, they're all the same. Like, all they want is this friends with benefits bullshit. Like, who wants that? How old are you? Blah, 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 blah. And it was like, listen, the second that I really made myself fully, like, full on available, got divorced, got my driver's license back in my name, I did my passport, I did all of these things, these tactics to make Lisa Concepcion, right? Usually I was girlfriend, fiance, wife, for like my whole life. Finally, it occurred to me that I was just Lisa. I could just be Lisa. Hi, I'm Lisa. Just Lisa. And it was like, mind blow. So I went, wrote down all the shit I needed to do in my house, clear clutter, got like driver's license handled, passport handled, all my paperwork handled, all of my credit cards, switch names, everything. Big moment. Sad, but I pushed through and I did it. And no sooner I started to organize my life and really take care of me and emerge and step into the person that I needed to become to attract my next reliable, respectful, beautiful person who wanted a full-on, straight-up, committed relationship, then it happened. I manifested it. But it takes work. It takes introspection. It takes you working on yourself. And look, maybe people are all about it. I'm working on myself. I'm working on myself. Bullshit. Bullshit. I call people out on this all the time. Bullshit. And I'm working on myself. I listened to a 10-minute video on YouTube from like Oprah from like 2005. That's not working on yourself. Working on yourself is digging in. It's getting in there. It's looking at yourself like, you do this, fix it. You know, that kind of thing. But of course with love and kindness, right? And not a lot of people are doing that, right? So people are looking over there. What are they doing? What's that dude doing? How can that dude come over here to be with me to light me up? Light yourself up. Light yourself up. Fill yourself up with so much light that you're like this beacon. You're like this lighthouse, like the vagina lighthouse, right? The titty lighthouse, the brain, the beauty lighthouse. All your light shining out because you're cultivating it within yourself. You're nourishing yourself. You're working on yourself. You're doing the seminars. You're paying for programs. You're like, listen, this is Google, like the era of the internet. There is no excuse for anyone to not be evolved, for anyone to just be coasting around in life, being like, yeah, I'm 45 years old and I still haven't resolved my like mommy issues. And I still, you know, attract men who are kind of like my mother. That's amazing. How, and just, that's how I am. And so la la la. Why? If you see something in yourself that is leading to patterns repeated over and over again, attracting unavailable men, you got to turn it inward, buttercup. You got to be like, where am I unavailable in my own life? Where am I being out of integrity to myself? So work on these things. You will love yourself for it. You will become strong and mighty. And then you will go out into the world and, you know, like I said before, a lighthouse, like a big, bright, shiny light. You'll just blow into some place. You'll be like, hey, how is everybody? Yay, so nice to see everyone. And you'll be like, wow, that guy's cute. And then you'll go talk to him and be like, hi. And then hi back. And all easy. And this is the kicker. Ready, ladies? I'm going to tell you what you need. And I'm going to share the little story of me and Mr. S. So, question. Are you clear on your dating style? Not many people are. I had a conversation with a girl about this the other day. And she was like, same thing. There aren't any available men. They're all a bunch of liars. They all want friends with benefits. So I said, you know, question for you. What's your dating strategy? She was like, my dating strategy? Like, I do this, and this. I didn't realize that it was a strategy, but these are the things that I'm doing. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, where do you stand on these key important things? Like, how do you roll when it comes to first having sex with someone? How do you roll when it comes to discussions about money and goals and what you're doing with your life, children, your past? Like, how do you size all that up? Because it matters. So, like, if you don't have your set delivery, your messaging, how you represent yourself, what you talk about, how you deliver it, all of that combined will result in attracting unavailable people or not the right match or someone who you think looks good and then you realize that, you know, they have deep issues and whatever. So, deal is, have to get clear on yourself, what you want, how you're rolling, work on you. And from that high vibe, powerful place, you will attract so much different level, higher, different level, different quality of type of person. It won't be this thing anymore about, oh, everybody's so unavailable. Why? Why are you bothering with that? After a 5-minute discussion, not even 2 questions, done. 2 questions, done. And I don't understand why women don't just openly express what it is that they want and what they're looking for. It's like they're tiptoeing around it and they're like, please pick me. Please pick me. Please pick me. Please. It's ridiculous. What do you want? Done. Put it into words. Do it in a way that's, you know, powerful and not like masculine. That's the other thing. You ladies you're being masculine. Like, stop. You don't have balls. Like, cut it out. Be feminine. You could express where you're at in your life and what you want in a relationship without being masculine. And if you need to learn how to do that, you need to DM me. Totally can hang out on that topic because I was as masculine. I mean, oh my God, the whole New York, like, awful. I'll give you an example. Ready? Quick little example. Here is the masculine version of saying that you want a serious, committed relationship. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate to you because I did both in my life. So I'm going to demonstrate to you. On a date, and the guy says, so tell me about yourself. What are you looking for? How has dating been for you? And I say, it's been a shit show. It's been a complete and total shit show. Everybody wants to, like, fuck around. Nobody's serious. Everybody's wasting everybody's time. I just don't have the patience for it. So look, I'll be straight up with you right now before the appetizers even hit the table. Like, You're not getting any until you prove to me that you're worthy of it. Period. Okay. Whew. Very masculine and very like, Now, let me give you the feminine example of this. And you girls could get a pen. And if you think, by some delusion that this is the only nugget that you need to make it happen, right? Okay, good luck with that. This is like, in the world of my coaching program, which is like this little nugget that I'm giving you is like that. But here it goes. Feminine example of saying the same thing. Sitting at the table, getting along with the guy, and he says to you, beautiful girl, tell me where you're at in your life and what are you looking for? How has dating been for you? Feminine says, wow, that's a great question. Interesting, yeah. It's been interesting. I mean, that's the real word I can use to describe it. I meet a bunch of different people, and everybody is where they are in their journey, right, of life. And, you mix it up, you see what energy is what, and I use it as a way to determine where I'm at. So who I attract is about me, right? So whenever I go on a date and I attract somebody, I'm always looking for like, what does this say about me? And, it's been good. I mean, it's been cool. It's been an adventure. But I tell you what, at this place and stage in my life, I've come to realize that I'm really interested in a relationship that's rooted in mutual respect, self-respect, fun, and a mutual desire for growth. Somebody I could build with. And my dating style is very simple. I mean, it's very basic. I treat people the way I'm to be treated. I'm very clear on how I want to be treated. I'm the type of woman that when I date someone, I only prefer to focus on them and not date 12 different people. I just don't roll that way. And so I appreciate that in return. And and if you're ready, if that's cool. I mean, look, people might be ready. They might not be ready. I don't know. I'm ready. I know I'm ready. And and it's just a matter of aligning myself with somebody who is. So if you're cool with that, if you're cool with, this, only treating you as full focus priority as far as my dating life goes, then we roll. Otherwise, you found a friend in me, no matter what. I think you're cool. And and we can still be friends. You're not going to see me naked, but we can still be friends. How does that sound to you? And that's that. Upbeat, la la la, happy. Listen, either you want what I want or I go over there. You don't have to be mean. You don't have to be bitchy, bitter, like snippy. You could just be like happy and upbeat, but this is where I'm at, and own it. And that's the thing. There are too many people who don't own it. You're not owning your truth. If you want to be in a relationship, you need to speak, I want to be in a relationship. I want to interact with someone on this level and speak that. Not like bitchy. Just be truthful. This was what I said to my now boyfriend of 3 years. He asked me out. What happened was we met. 2 hours later, we changed venue and it turned into like a dinner situation. Because that's how I roll. And after the dinner situation, I offered to drive him home. And on the way walking to the car, he was like, so I definitely want to see you again. And so I said to him, I would love to see you again. And I wanted to be sure that he was an available man and that he was on the same level as me as far as where I was in my relationship. So I said to him, so listen, I totally want to see you again. I think we would have the best time. However, I have to be honest with the intention that I would be bringing to that second date. And it's only fair. We're adults. I don't waste my time. I don't waste your time. So I want to be clear with you. Like, you want to date me. This is how it's going to be. This is how I roll. And if it's not for you, by all means, no harm, no foul. I already made my mind up. We're friends no matter what. So it goes like this. I am in a situation right now in my life where I am interested in a harmonious, joyous, peaceful, fun, committed, monogamous one-on-one relationship. I'm not the type that's like, if I like a guy, I want to hang out with that guy. And if it means that we hang out for 3 weeks and we realize we're good as friends, then we could actually be friends because we didn't do anything shady to one another. So that's my dating style. So if we go on that second date, know that I will have the expectation and the intention to make that become a relationship. And if that's not where you're at, all is good, honey. No worries. Like, I'm friends with guys on this beach who are your age chasing 30-year-old ass. I am not 30. I am not 40. You know what I mean? Like, all good. And he said to me, wow, I mean, yeah, I heard everything you said and it only makes me like you more. And I have a little expression, life's too short for bullshit. So I heard everything you said and yeah, I get it. And I am right there with you. And I was like, perfect. Never again did we have a discussion about exclusivity. Are we exclusive? Are we exclusive? Honey, what? How old are you? Are we exclusive? What? Yes. Yeah. Like, what is the deal with the unavailability of people and you're trying to like create a relationship with somebody who's blatantly unavailable? And you're just trying to like coerce them and convince them into being available. Dude, you can't, listen. This rose crystal is not going to turn into a Mercedes. Look, rose crystal, please become a Mercedes. Ta-da! Still a rose crystal. See, you can't create things out of nothing. It is what it is, right? It is it. So when somebody is like not available, they're not available, and you need to trust it, and you need to mosey along with love and light. Wish them well. Don't get frustrated. Do not let it bang up your vibe. You know, somebody says, okay, I'm not into you. All right, cool. Gotta go. Thanks for making it so efficient and fast. That means you're not my guy. That means my guy is out there still. Gotta go find him. Peace out. And you roll. But you know what? It takes a level of confidence and conviction and just being like sorted out in your life to accomplish that. So look, I hope that this was informative, entertaining. I would love to invite you to DM me if anything of this resonated with you and you have a question and you're finding like, I can't deal with this anymore. I have been dating since I was 16. Where is this guy? Right? If that's you, hit me up, because there is something tiny that you need to tweak with your energy that can happen. And it can happen quick. You know, this is it. I know it's been like an experience. You've been like, I've been dating for so long and I'm exhausted. And you keep banging the drum, the same thing. But sometimes just one tiny little tweak in the energy opens up the whole thing. The whole game changes. It happened for me. So if it happened for me, I mean, holy shit. My God, what a disaster I was. If it happened to me and I could go from that to rebuilding and restoring and renewing myself to attracting a wonderful guy, great relationship, super harmonious, nice, peaceful, honest, amazing, you can do it too. I promise you this. So DM me when you can. Bye.